It's time to react, folks. You ready? Let's do this. Let's do some reacting right now. Before we begin with this, I did not like the original Super Mario Bros. Movie. I know I'm in a big minority there. But the reason is I felt if they were going to do a Mario movie and make it mainstream like a movie rather than just a game adaptation, what they needed to do was go through the lore and have an established world with characters and criteria. Instead, in that movie, what they did is they did a hodgepodge of nonsense. They jammed characters from 14 different games together, including Donkey Kong, that's not part of the Mario universe, and Mario Kart. They just made this giant mess of light, flashiness, color, and no substance. It was just loud, fast, and bright, but it didn't mean anything to me. Like, I watched it, and I felt like it was, like, not fun at all. I thought it was boring. Honestly, I was actually so bored watching it, but about an hour in, I started to fall asleep trying to watch the Mario movie. When they finally jumped into the Mario Karts and were driving, I couldn't believe it. I was like, I can't believe this is in the movie. What are they doing? And then the thing is, they would try to get at you with, like, oh, let's put a random song in here from, like, Mario Sunshine or Mario World or Mario whatever. Well, I recognize the song. Why is it playing right now? Nothing in the movie has anything to do with those games. It just didn't feel like it was made by Mario fans. It felt like it was made by fans who wanted to, or people who knew how to make a movie that would appeal to kids and would have a few pieces of humor for adults, but it didn't feel like it was for Mario fans. Do you see what I'm saying? Here I am, a lifelong Mario fan, waiting for an actual good Mario movie, and what they did is they put out a movie that has Mario in it. It's just a hodgepodge of nonsense. Let's see what they do with the Mario Galaxy movie. If you think of the order of Mario games, you had Mario Brothers, Super Mario 2, Mario 3, Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. You had Mario 64, Mario Sunshine. There might have been another one in there that I'm not remembering. Then we had Mario Galaxy. So that's 9 games to get to Mario Galaxy. What happened to the other ones? Because we're going straight from the first movie now to Mario Galaxy. The $2 super chat says, you wrote Project 7, your opinion is disregarded. But Project 7 was supposed to be bad. Just on episodes 3, 4, and then I bought more props for future episodes that never got used. I bought a Portal replica gun. I bought that giant Mass Effect gun I told you about. So just between all the guns and everything I bought for the series, I probably spent over $1,000. I didn't make that much money on the series to begin with. It was supposed to be something that at the end, we were going to do a DVD set, and we were going to sell the set, and then we were going to split the profits of the DVDs, and also we were going to eventually sell tons of merch and try to split the profits from the merch. Well, that's the discussion we all had up front. That was the point. We were purposely trying to write a bad, cheesy show. With the Mario movie, that's not a parody. That's actually intended to be good. Just saying. Let's check it out. You guys remember Mario when Bowser danced around saying doodly-doo, doodly-doo? This isn't even a trailer. This is a scene from the movie. This is not a movie trailer. This isn't even showing me what this has to do with Mario Galaxy. Like, I don't want to see a comedy routine that they think is funny from the movie. I want to see the movie. By the way, doesn't it make Bowser's voice even more obnoxious that it's Jack Black when they make it high-pitched because he's a shrunken version of himself now? And when you slow down the Mario theme, have an orchestra play it slow, it doesn't mean that it's epic or interesting. It makes it sound like you want it to be, but it's not. It's just a Mario song. It's fine to just be the Mario song. You don't have to play it like this. We're supposed to go, oh, there's an orchestra playing it, now it's like grandiose or something. What a mess. That's not even the plot of Mario Galaxy. It has nothing to do with Bowser Jr. trying to rescue his dad. So it's the Super Mario Galaxy movie, but the plot isn't the plot of Mario Galaxy. Anyone remember when in the Super Mario Galaxy game, Rosalina has superpowers and can destroy giant mechs? You see my point? This has nothing to do with Mario. This is an action movie / glitzy, colorful movie for kids. And of course, there'll be humor in there that they're trying to get to appeal to adults. This is not a Mario movie. It has nothing to do with Mario Galaxy. It has nothing to do with Mario at all. You could put any generic villain in the role of Bowser. You could have 2 heroes as the protagonists. You could have a girl boss as Peach and Rosalina. It doesn't have to be these characters, because these characters are not representative of what they are in the games. They're just making these movies with the characters slapped on and say, oh, we want to make money now. These characters in this movie has nothing to do with your games. Like, at all. That had nothing to do with Mario Galaxy. At all. 0. And that was the trailer they put out for the Mario Galaxy movie. I'm sorry, that looks like garbage to me. Nothing in this sequence with Bowser was funny at all. 0. Not representative of the character of Bowser. Still the stupid, obnoxious voices for the Mario Brothers that don't fit. And the movie has nothing to do with Mario Galaxy. Gee, should I say I'm excited to see it? I'm not. I'm actually a fan of Mario. Maybe that's my problem. I should go into this with my brain unplugged and the drool coming out of my mouth. And then maybe I'd be like, duh, Flash movie, good. I can't do that, you know? Maybe if I was one of these brain rot kids who grew up terminally online, plugged into the internet meme culture, I would have liked the 2 minutes I just watched. I'm sorry, I have some intelligence. A plus B, B plus C, A plus C. The fuck does that mean? Huh? I don't know what the fuck we're doing. What color are we going for? Am I supposed to know? I have no fucking clue what's going on. Wow, that was really a good hint, wasn't it? No fucking clue. Well, this is pretty moronic. You have no clue what you're trying to do. What, am I supposed to make it a certain color? Am I supposed to make it all the same color? I have no idea. The game is fucking stupid. That's one down. Let's hope that the second react I'm about to do will be a little better. All right, well, I'm excited. I hope you guys, I'm gonna watch it for sure. Dad and I loved the first season, so we're excited. On the internet, there are people who are so crazy for this kind of stuff that like they'll watch that trailer and they'll completely freak out. They'll be like, that's not possible. How could the kings be ghouls? How could Mr. House still be alive? What could they do? Blah, blah, blah. They freak out. It's like, I said this before and I'll say it again. This is all meant to be entertainment. This is meant to be a way for you to have a distraction from your real life, to just enjoy something. You don't have to microanalyze it. You don't have to say, oh, it's bad because it's not in line with something we thought about the game. When they finally jumped into the Mario Karts and were driving, I couldn't believe it. I was like, I can't believe this is in the movie. What are they doing? And then the thing is, they would try to get at you with like, oh, let's put a random song in here from like Mario Sunshine or Mario World or Mario whatever. Well, I recognize the song. Why is it playing right now? Nothing in the movie has anything to do with those games. What happened to the other ones? Because we're going straight from the first movie now to Mario Galaxy. You guys remember Mario when Bowser danced around saying doodly doo, doodly doo? By the way, doesn't it make Bowser's voice even more obnoxious that it's Jack Black when they make it high-pitched because he's a shrunken version of himself now? And when you slow down the Mario theme, have an orchestra play it slow, it doesn't mean that it's epic or interesting. It makes it sound like you want it to be, but it's not. It's just a Mario song. It's fine to just be the Mario song. You don't have to play it like this. We're supposed to go, oh, there's an orchestra playing it now, it's like grandiose or something. It has nothing to do with Bowser Jr. trying to rescue his dad. So it's the Super Mario Galaxy movie, but the plot isn't the plot of Mario Galaxy. Remember when in the Super Mario Galaxy game, Rosalina has superpowers and can destroy giant mechs? You could put any generic villain in the role of Bowser. You could have two heroes as the protagonists. You could have a girl boss as Peach and Rosalina. It doesn't have to be these characters because these characters are not representative of what they are in the games. They're just making these movies with the characters slapped on and say, oh, we want to make money now. So just sit back, relax, enjoy what they're doing with Fallout, in my opinion. That's my opinion. All right. You should have a good time with it. But at the same time, I understand people will say, aren't you being controversial? Or excuse me, aren't you being contradictory? Because you literally just watched the Mario trailer. And you said it sucks because it's not in line with what we know about Mario, right? Except here's the critical difference, all right? What we just watched, you notice characters from the game, continuing the plot line from the game. The world is pretty much in line with the games. There's a few tweaks here or there that are different. If you remember, some of the rules about ghouls were changed so that it would make more sense for the story of the TV show. That's the point I'm making here. If you like Mario a lot and you just see the movie, it has nothing to do with Mario. But that's supposed to be your Mario movie, and you're supposed to enjoy it. That's the difference. Like, I don't get it. You can watch the Super Mario movie. You can probably watch the Super Mario Galaxy movie without ever having done anything Mario whatsoever in your lifetime. Never played a game, never anything, and you'll enjoy it for what it is. Now, if you're a nitpicking jerk on the internet who's these micro-analyzing nerds who's just angry at everything because it's not what you wanted as your outcome for New Vegas, you're probably pissed at that trailer. And then the thing is, Mario and Bowser danced around, straight put a random song now to Mario. By the way, doesn't it make Bowser slow down the Mario? Mario sound like it doesn't mean that it's epic. Why is it playing right now? Nothing. Mario. It's kind of like empty calories versus protein. The Mario movie is like you open up a container of frosting and you're just eating it like this. Yeah, it tastes good, I guess, but it's really not good for you. If you're a fan of Fallout, it's like eating a delicious protein protein-infused meal. Mario, it's like someone took a turd in a fucking sparkly toilet, and they said, here's the movie. Yeah, it's still a turd. The toilet's nice and sparkly, but the turd still stinks. That's my take on it. You could disagree if you want. There you go. Not a Wabbit did a $2 super chat. You just did that to Mario. No, I just explained how I didn't. A lot of people are very, very smooth-brained simpletons these days, and they can't understand the difference. They think, well, he criticized one thing for the same thing that he's now praising this for. No, I didn't. You need to have nuance. You need to have a complex thought to understand the difference. Sorry if you can't. I now explained it to you. If you still don't get it, I can't help you.
You can disagree if you want. There you go.
It's going to take years of discipline and mental, workouts for you to understand nuanced thought. I can't make your brain gain IQ points here on the stream, spontaneously. All right.
Yeah, whatever. Sure.